So today I'm going to give you 6 DIY accessories that, and when all of that is done, this is what it looks like. I realized it kind of looks like a face. How fun is that? And this is what it looks like. This is going to be the best thing ever, and I'm going to wear it 100 times. I feel like I can make a t-shirt out of this. Hey, at the very least, you should measure things. Like, tell me that doesn't look like a t-shirt. You can kind of see how it's not straight. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video. Today I am bringing you the 3rd installment to my DIY accessories series. This has very quickly crept up to the top of my channel. So before we even get started, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been loving these videos recently. So today I'm going to give you 6 more DIY accessories that you can do at home, probably with stuff that you have lying around. Maybe. Number 1, we are going to be upcycling and decorating, I should say, this cap. I saw this picture and thought, oh my god, I can definitely make that. So this type of cap is called a cadet cap. During the summer, I love wearing my baseball cap that my dad gave me. He didn't actually give it to me, I just took it and never gave it back. But in the colder months, I feel like it just doesn't look right on me because it's not summer, so why are you wearing a cap like that? Don't know. You can do what you want forever. But I feel like this kind of works all year round. Today, we're gonna decorate this. You can get these at Army surplus stores if you just so happen to have one. I know quite a lot of my viewers are actually did the cadets, which is kind of funny. So maybe you just have one of these. I don't know why that's a weird cross section. There's like several of you that have done that, but shout out. But I got mine off Vinted. So what I'm going to do first is look at what I've got already because I don't want to go out and like buy extra stuff and see what I can use to upcycle this. It is quite tempting to use scrap fabric that's like different colors and stuff because I like the pattern or I like the color. But I will say that you do limit yourself with the outfits that you can wear it with. If you keep it to like the same kind of base color or different shades, then it's more versatile to wear for different things. I want to be able to wear this with loads of different stuff. So, and then it's just about getting to work and sticking it on there. Probably could just use fabric glue. I really do like the way that patches look with stitching, so I'm probably going to sew a bunch of things on. You get the idea. Have fun with it. And when all of that is done, this is what it looks like. Number 2, I don't know how to read a clock, really, so I'm a bit fake for this, but I'm never gonna learn if I never own a watch. So I thought I'd decorate and personalize and customize a watch. Some watches are boring though, and also expensive, so what you can do is get watch faces secondhand and then remake the strap, which is what I'm gonna do. Now this is kind of similar to the first one in which that I'm just using a bunch of scraps, leftover denim, and what you want to do is you want to measure out how long you want it to be. You can make your closure with a button, with a clasp from a keychain. You could also even just have it done up with a safety pin if you wanted. I feel like this one is really hard to explain, but it's a lot easier if I just show you, so I'm gonna cue some kind of montage. Yeah, like what even? That's a watch. So now I gotta do this. How do you actually put a watch on by yourself? I'm watching. Can you actually stop watching now? Wait. Help! I can't reach it. Oh, I did it. Yay! What do we think? And this is what it looks like. Ta-da! Okay, number 3. Guys, we're halfway through already. If you've been really enjoying the ideas so far, then make sure you do subscribe, give it a like. If you're really enjoying my vibe and you want to support me, and also you like the stuff that I also make clothes and sell some of them on my shop. So do check that out if you want to. I could style you, making you a fun little board of stuff that you should buy. It's a fun way for you to support me, but also you physically get something. So if you want, there's that. Smidgezz.shop. Okay, back to the yes. Number 3, I've done a lot of tie decoration videos. I've done a tie collection, customizing ties. I did a few different custom ties in other videos. Oh, I did a denim tie. It's on my jeans right now. Can I just get a moment for my outfit today? I'm really proud of it, low-key. But I really want to make like a cyber tie. And I've seen people do it with like embroidery. You could do it with paint. I really want to actually just glue circuit board pieces onto a tie. Now, this is just a genuine like idea from my brain. I don't know if this is, well, 1, I don't know if someone else has already done it before because probably. 2, I don't know if this is going to work. So we're just going to try it out together and we're going to test it. My number 1 thing, first of all, is I need a green tie for the base. Well, actually, it doesn't need to be green. I feel like it should be green. And then second of all, I need circuit board pieces. I randomly have some already, and I've used parts for different art stuff before. Like for my magazine, I used keyboard pieces. I feel like this is one of those things where other artists will collect materials and then not use them and then sell them. So the likelihood of you going on eBay and searching, oh, it's circuit board parts for art sculpture, you'll find some. This is another one of those things where I'm just gonna run a montage because I really don't know how this is gonna work. hope that turned out great. Here's the reveal. I really hope this ends up great. If it does turn out, this is gonna be the best thing ever, and I'm gonna wear it 100 times, and you can't get mad at me. Number 4. This one is kind of a little bit of a cheat because it's not really an accessory, but it kind of is because I see layering as an accessory. In my No Sew Crafts video, I cut a top and put this together, but when I wore this vest, I was like, I kind of wish it wasn't shaped like that, and I wanted it to be more of a t-shirt. And I just held up the vest and was like, I feel like I can make a t-shirt out of this, or like a layering piece at least. So that's what I did. I really want to emphasize the fact that I fully made this up as I went along, and so I'm here from the future to tell you that patterns exist for a reason. Hey, at the very least, you should measure things. Just because it's in your head doesn't mean that you can just like eyeball everything. I've learned my lesson. Here is my idea, okay? I have this vest and it's like this. So if I just cut this piece and then cut that in half and then stick them on the end, then it's got sleeves and it's a little t-shirt thing. It was only ever going to be made to like as a layering thing under stuff, so it didn't need to look perfect, and it's already quite messy anyway, so I was like, this is the perfect thing to look messy because it already looks messy, so it's fine. But when I tell you this thing number 1 that went wrong, okay, so I got my piece, I cut my pieces. I should have used a ruler and chalk like I usually do, but I thought, oh, this is a stripy vest, I can just follow the lines on the vest. Hey, so I forgot it's actually an asymmetrical cut top, and so I followed the line, and I followed the line diagonally. And then the 2 pieces I cut, 2 completely different sized pieces. I cut it and I was like, yeah, it's fine. And then I like put it around me, and then I just like cut like that. Like I was just fully bullshitting my way through this because I was like, it's for me, it doesn't need to be perfect, but it does need to be wearable. I want to emphasize that when I make clothes to sell for you guys and customize stuff to sell, I actually make it look good and I put effort in. But this, I was like, I'm just gonna make this show. It's just for me, so it doesn't need to be perfect. In the end, it did work out, okay? The fact that I can put it on, hey, I succeeded. Like, tell me that doesn't look like a t-shirt. You can kind of see how it's not straight. I wonder if I'm gonna include... No, I'm gonna include, because I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, I'm being real with you. The actual patchwork mess at the bottom, it's not awful. As a layer, again, I keep saying that, but that's what it is. Hey, it serves its purpose. Therefore, I'm saying I did it and I succeeded and I did that. So, okay, number 5 is fully inspired by this picture that I saw. I'm gonna make hand warmers from socks. So for this, you want to get some old socks, maybe ones that have holes in, so that it's like you're fully saving this piece of material from death and despair. Full honesty, I just raided my dad's sock drawer. I said, hey, do you have any... Also, because I know he wears stripy socks and I wanted stripy socks for this, so I was like, hey dad, do you have any clean? And he was like, yeah, here are some. So here are the ones that I've got. Step 2, honestly, it's really easy. You just put the sock on your hand and then you want to cut the top bit off. You want to know where your thumb is. Mine had the like ankle bits, and putting your thumb hole where the ankle bit is smart. You could do simple straight stitch, like invisible stitching if you want, but I really like this patchwork. I feel like a broken record whenever I say that. I think you get the idea by now. I like it when the stitching is there and it's embroidery thread and it's kind of messy. Oh, I did this all live, by the way. You're currently looking at me doing this live. I just went around using that thread. I folded down the top to make it like fit my hand better because I liked the bottom cuff the way it was. And then once I took a step back and I looked at it, I realized that there wasn't another piece of red. So I dug through my scraps and I found this woolen, this like knitted fabric, and so I sewed that on the bottom. I think I did a really good job at that because it's not fraying at all, and from afar it just looks fun and furry. The finishing touch for me was just adding buttons. Picked out this red one and these 2 like polka dot and like gingham print buttons. Once I sewed them on, I realized it kind of looks like a face. How fun is that? And yeah, this is what they look like on. So fun. I love these. They're so cute. And also, I think you can kind of like tell that they're homemade, but in like a fun way. Okay, number 6 is kind of similar, so I've put it next to the previous one, but we're gonna upcycle some gloves. So this is the picture I saw. I went ahead and got a pair of gloves off of Vinted that I can use as a base. There's levels of detail that you can do with this. Like you can just like sew shit on and see what's fun, or fully recover the whole base of it. So let the montage go. And when you are done. You should be left with this. You need to experiment and go and be free and fly from the nest. Don't copy what I'm doing. Just like do whatever you want. I saw a picture and then I did my own take on it. You watch this video, you see what I do, you do your own take on it. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe, of course. A lot of these DIYs are done over on my Twitch live with you guys, so if you want to tune in and hang out with us, I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday and Sunday, so go follow me there for main updates on what I get up to and just like information from my brain. I post on Tumblr. Thank you, shop supporters, you're awesome. Buy my things. That's it, I'm done. See, I did it. Look at that.